Hey, hi everyone. I'm working on number 12 in the motions packet, and it's a bit of a long one, but it should be easier once I understand it. So I'm going to try to give a detailed and nice explanation. So first, you need to write out your givens, which will help you just keep that on the side throughout your whole problem. So I'm going to write that out for you now. Okay, so I wrote out the givens that you have when you first start the problem, and as you can see, that is the initial velocity, the final velocity, and the time in seconds. And it would be helpful to write the units too. So they're asking for displacement in the problem. So you want to find a formula that would help you to find that, but they also mention acceleration. They don't give you the exact numbers. So first we have to find the acceleration, and you're going to write the formula down, so I'm going to do that for you now. Okay, so the formula that I decided to use is final velocity equals initial velocity plus acceleration times time. And so we have every single point in the givens except for acceleration. So that's the one you're trying to find with this problem. So as you can see, I plugged in all of my givens into the formula, and now I'm going to go ahead and work it out while keeping in mind the units in the top, but I'm not going to write out all the units. So first, I'm going to subtract 44 from both sides, which is the initial velocity. And that's going to give me negative 22 equal to 11 times a. And then you just divide by 11 for both sides, and you get acceleration is negative 2 meters per second squared, which makes sense because they say that it's decelerating, so the value is negative. So far, so good. So I'm going to write that in on the given side. Keep in mind for the next formula we're going to use. Negative 2 meters per second squared. Okay, so I wrote out the formula at the top, and now we're going to plug in the givens to this formula. So let's start now. Actually, I'm going to do this for you so you guys can copy it down. Okay, so I started with the final velocity squared, which is 22 meters per second, and then the initial velocity, 44 meters per second squared, plus 2 times the negative acceleration times the distance, which is what we are trying to find. We're going to start off by squaring both of the velocities. So the final velocity will equal 484 meters squared per second squared, and the initial velocity is going to equal, the initial velocity squared will be 1,936 meters squared per second squared. And then if you multiply 2 times the acceleration, you get negative 4 meters per second squared times displacement. Whoopsie, sorry. Now you subtract 1,936 from both sides, and you should get negative 1,452 meters squared per second squared equals negative 4 times displacement. And then divide both sides by negative 4. And then you finally get your displacement. After dividing both sides by negative 4, you get your answer, which is displacement equals 363 meters. So we're finally done, and that's pretty much all you have to do. So good luck with your problem, and goodbye.